Alrighty, in today's video, we're going to be doing a updated tier list for landmarks as of 2023. As with every tier list, we've got S tier down to D tier. S tier obviously being the best landmarks that you should absolutely pick up and progress as soon as you possibly can, whether that's being unlocked or you have the resources. And with D obviously being the last of the last landmarks, if you have everything else on the list and you're looking to just complete your collection, then obviously pick them up. Now, starting off the S tier, we have the Ominous Cake Tower. This one is going to be boosting your HP percentage for all of your cookies. It can go up, I believe the level is a lot higher than the other landmarks, and what makes it very good is the ability to level it up really easily utilizing cake pieces. It does not take any other resources in order to do level ups or upgrades on the landmark, making it very viable and an easy way for you to just boost your overall HP percentage. Now, the next three we have is the Chocolate Altar of the Fallen. This one's going to be buffing your crit damage percent. The next one is the Jelly Lion Statue. This one's going to be buffing your attack percent. And then we also have the Dark Lord's Tower, again, buffing your damage resistance percent. Again, all four of these are going to be S tier and the best landmarks for every single player to make sure you are getting and unlocking as soon as they become available, and then spinning the crystals. Yes, they are absolutely worth it to then buy them and then continue leveling them up any chance you possibly can, because boosting these stats, even at an early level, will make a massive difference in your overall progression. Now, starting us off with A tier here, we've got the brand new Ancient Specific Landmark. The reason why this landmark does not go on S tier for me is strictly because it only buffs the ancient cookies. And you guys know the only two ancient cookies that most players should be using right now are Pure Vanilla and Hollyberry. Yes, it's very good, but it only buffs them. So with that being said, I'm going to probably put it here on the A tier, but nevertheless, still a very strong landmark. As soon as you get the ability to unlock this, which, by the way, it's free for every single player, you pick whatever ancient cookie you want to work on, you finish the missions, you will unlock the ability to get the landmark. Once you do, I highly recommend that you build it and boost it and level it up, especially if you are utilizing an ancient cookie, like I said, Pure Vanilla and Hollyberry. With the most recent buffs, they are very viable in the game. Now, the next four landmarks also are really good. We've got the TikTok Clock Tower. This one specifically will reduce the production time it takes for all of your goods across the kingdom, allowing you to make more goods in a timely manner. So definitely going to be something you want to pick up on, especially for players that are looking to run into the late game and going to be playing Cookie Run Kingdom for the long haul. The next one is the Haunted Mansion. This one is specifically increasing your crit percent chance. So this will allow you to get more critical strikes when you do your attacks across the board, no matter what team or cookies that you are utilizing. So again, a very good stat that you want to try to focus on, especially mid and late game. Early game, it's not so much of a big of a difference. More focused on the S tier units for early game, but definitely still one that you want to pick up later on. The next one we have is going to be the Garden. This one is specifically boosting your HP percentage. Again, very similar to the Ominous Cake Tower, but not quite as good in my opinion, because you don't get a chance to level it up even higher like you do the Ominous Cake Tower, and it does take other resources, not just cake pieces. So that's the reason why the Ominous Cake Tower definitely goes on S tier, with the Garden coming in here at A. And then last but not least, for our A tier, we are going to put the Snow Globe on here. Again, very similar to the Garden, it is going to be boosting your defense percentage, which we all know that isn't really the best viable stat in the game. Damage resistance, like the Dark Lord's Tower, is definitely a way better priority, but it's still going to be a stat percentage that you can increase directly via a landmark, making it a very strong choice. Now, diving into B tier, starting us off, we've got the Croissant. This one is going to reduce the amount of time it takes for your balloon expeditions. Again, a nice little quality of life feature, but it's not really a game-changing landmark in my opinion. The percentage is very low for what it actually reduces, but it does give you some sort of benefit. So definitely going to be placed here on B tier. We've got the second one, I believe this is the Molten. I can't remember what this one's actual name is, but this one is going to reduce the amount of time it takes for your train orders to come back and forth. Again, it's a nice quality of life feature, but in my opinion, it's not a game-changing feature. Yes, it does allow you to get more train orders off, but we're talking maybe, one more train order in your normal average playtime per day, and that's if you are really active. Next up, we've got the Skull Island. This one's going to be producing stamina jellies. Especially for an early game player, this is a not bad landmark to pick up and utilize if you do find yourself short on having stamina jellies. Not only that, mid-game players, late-game players, you see a lot less value in this because you already have generated a bunch of stamina jellies, or maybe you've already completed most of the content. So the little bit of stamina jellies that it does generate, it's nice, but it's not going to be, again, anything game-changing to be higher on the tier list. Now, the next one is the Observatory. Again, this one is going to be a nice quality of life feature. It gives you bonus coins, but again, it's not game-changing amount, right? Like, you don't have to have the landmark to feel like you're actually making a difference or that you're farming enough coins in the game. The last one we have for B tier is going to bring us to the Desert Tower. Again, this one is very similar to the Skull Island one, where instead of it generating stamina jellies, it's actually going to reduce the timing that it takes to regenerate stamina jellies. So again, that one paired up with the Skull Island will just pretty much allow you to generate more stamina jellies and have more stamina jellies so you can do more runs or more content, or maybe even more farming throughout the game. Now, diving into C tier, starting us off, we have the Ferris wheel and we have the Gumball machine. I know these are very controversial ones. I know there's a lot of players out there that think spinning the crystals are 100% worth it because you get a soul stone every single day. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I just don't think it's worth the RNG that goes into play. You can literally get a soul stone from any and every cookie in the game. And with that, I just don't think it's very viable to spend the amount of crystals, especially as a early game player. It's not game breaking, guys. You're going to be doing summons, and as you do summons in the game, more cookie gacha, you're going to be popping off more soul stones than you can even imagine, and eventually you'll have them all maxed out and generate mileage points. So again, I just don't think that these are really viable, or you should be higher on the tier list. Or definitely not a first buy for most players into the game. The next two that I have for C tier are going to be the pieces for the Pure Vanilla Cookie and also the Hollyberry Kingdom. Both of these generate one Aurora piece in 24 hours. Again, I mean, sure, it's nice. It's a nice little like passive overtime farm of Aurora pieces, but it's not a game-changing amount. And then last for D tier, we're gonna go ahead and place the guild landmark, guys. It just generates guild experience, and we all know it's not anything worth anything. I'm telling you that right now. Like, leveling up your guild is nice, but you're gonna generate way more via other types of ways in the game than you ever will from this landmark. And there you have it, guys, an updated landmark tier list video for March 2023. 100% just focus the stat percentage ones. I would really focus on like the three main stat percentages: the attack, the cooldown, the damage resistance, the crit resistance, all of those that are really going to make a massive difference into your gameplay, and then focus all of the rest of them as you get the resources to do so. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Cookie Run Kingdom related. Also, if you did not know, we do have a Discord. I would like to extend an invitation. You will always find that link provided down below. We just officially hit 7,000 members. And with 7,000 members, you guys know I popped off a giveaway. We've got an awesome giveaway. I'm giving away 4 Kingdom Passes in the Discord, and additionally giving away a Cookie Run Kingdom first year anniversary OST for US residents only, just so obviously I can ship the product. But nevertheless, you guys want to participate in the giveaway, or you just want a cool place to hang out, we would love to have you in the Discord. Again, you will find that link provided down below. But with that being said, as always, guys, I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.